Welcome back to another motherfucking episode. Do not try this at home. This is for entertainment purposes only. Yeah, we finna talk about what's going on down there in the little town you in that you probably ain't even know about. They got an Arkansas State Police trooper retires after performing TVI on the wrong car.
What? Say that, wait a minute. Say that one more again.
The state trooper retired after he performed a TVI on the wrong car.
What's a TVI?
He basically chased a car, basically got behind them and chased them like they was running from them. Somebody was putting them on a high speed chase, and they, radioed all the cars in the area. But he chased the wrong car instead of the right car and ran the people off the road, and there was an accident, but they ended up not getting hurt.
Damn. Dumbass.
Yeah, so now he fucked up. So he submitted a retirement letter right after the next day.
But my thing is, how do you actually chase the wrong car? Because if the police get behind you, you're supposed to pull over, right?
Right. But
so was it a slow high speed chase?
I think he hit the car. He hit it and made them wreck. Damn. Like okay, for instance, by him thinking that was the wrong car, they probably had slowed down, but by him thinking it's the right car, and when they chasing him, they automatically just try to subdue the car where it don't move no more. You see what I'm saying? Like they feel like that's their opportunity. Because if you going 40, 50 miles per hour, as example, they not going to put their car in front of you or try to hit you. That's too dangerous. But if you get a chance where you slow down 10 to 15, then they'll take a chance and might hit your car. Right? If they can try to get you to stop where they can try to get out and lock you up.
Right.
That's what he did. But no, but he hit the wrong car. So he know he was fucked up. He old as a motherfucker. His career is over.
And what city was this in? I gotta know.
This was in St. Francis County.
Okay, then that county I'm in, thank God, because I said, the little town I'm in, we ain't got but one cop. And hell, he pulled up.
Y'all got one cop? One cop.
One cop.
Ain't no motherfucking way y'all got one cop in the town. How many people in that town you in?
Shit, probably about maybe 300. Maybe not even that many.
So damn. Yeah. So if he just got one cop in that whole town, that means you can just do what you want down there. Ain't no way. They gotta have more than one cop.
Ain't shit there. We got one grocery store, which is like a neighborhood grocery store.
So niggas selling drugs ought to be rich down there. If they just got one cop.
Man.
Nigga, how can you get busted? You can't evade one cop.
The police is the dope man.
The police is the dope man.
Yeah, he sell the best marijuana.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Only in America, a nigga in a little town selling weed. Now, in Little Rock, the Saline County Sheriff, they caught a motherfucker and they locked his ass up with 1,000 counts of child porn. This motherfucker was distributing pictures and videos and shit. And see,
he need to be put under the jail.
Yeah, under that motherfucker. That's the new thing now. That's why, this way I be telling people that, right? A lot of women, if you look on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, you see a lot of women with their child face right next to them. And they got a lot of child pictures. And what these just sick child molester predators motherfuckers do is steal all those pictures and videos and they ship them overseas and sell them. When a motherfucker is a child molester and sick in the head, they play with themselves and masturbate to these kids' videos and pictures. This shit turns them fucking on.
Right.
So the shit this shit's so sick. I don't even know how to describe it. It's just undescribable. It's just that sick. For a motherfucker to be able to look at a child picture. Just think about that in your head. Look at a kid's picture. No, I'm saying the thought of thinking, how could a human being look at a kid picture and get turned on. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's just you sick of the hate. Period. Not even. I mean, kids don't ask to be here. That's my main thing. And people just, I don't know. They children are blessings, and you sitting here doing sick perverted things. That's just you wrong. And they need to be put in electric chair or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah, that motherfucker he don't need to be on the streets no more ever in life. But the fucked up thing about it, rapists get less time than niggas who get caught with drugs.
And you're right. And I think it's so fucking backwards. Cause
Retarded.
technically, cause technically, what drug dealer do you know after saying, "You better buy my drugs. You better get high off my shit"? Ain't no drug dealer doing no shit like
Yeah, you
that.
don't see no shit. Only time you see that is niggas that want to be that. I have to say this because I want to clear this up for people that don't know nothing about the street life. You know, because I've seen all types of things in life from corporate class to the streets, and people think that when they say pimps, a real pimp is a man that's an adult that's never will fuck with a child. They have child molesters that get caught selling kids, and people label them as pimps. Those are predators. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying? And now and then you got some other sick niggas that'll get grown women and try to get them addicted to drugs to go sell themselves. Now that's another sick motherfucker. That's not no pimp.
right.
So it's different type, you know what I'm saying? Because if that was the case, the ones that was back in the days in the movies and people still know like Don one that people don't they have respect for. He didn't have kids. He had grown women and he wasn't beating them and making them do nothing. You know, it was understanding and everybody, you know, got their piece of the pie. So
Right.
but they do have some evil niggas that'll try to get a woman addicted to a motherfucking, especially a nigga that's on heroin. Them be the quickest niggas that try to get meet a beautiful woman and try to hook her. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
But you got so many young, well, I'm not going to say young, you got so many dumb females, that's how I'm going to say that are already out here selling their ass or giving it away for free. Why try to trap a woman and you got these motherfuckers out here giving it away? Put them to your wing and teach her how to do the shit and make some money for real.
Yeah, but
I mean,
a drug addict, a evil motherfucker, a child predator is what we talking about. They ain't about no money. This is just about predatory shit. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying? They preying on somebody and trying to make them weak and fuck them up because they life fucked up.
true.
You know. But yeah, you know, it's dangerous, man. I be seeing a lot of profiles and shit, and I be like, man, why this lady got her kids picture all through here and shit, and then
Because
you,
people don't think.
huh?
Women don't think. They don't think
I don't
about.
think that deep.
And I tell my daughter all the time, but she got an account that we share like my grandbaby's pictures and stuff on, but it's private. And the only people on that friends list is our immediate family. And like I told my mom, don't be taking no pictures and posting them and shit like that. Don't do that, cause you will get blocked.
Right? Yeah, exactly. Because it's too fucked up. They had a lady about a week ago.
Mhm.
This shit crazy. I'm talking about a young girl, about 27, 28, pretty.
Mhm.
A dude met her on the internet, flew her to him, moved her in. They stayed. They was been together. I think they had been together about 7, 8 months.
Mhm.
And one day, I'm trying to think how he caught the shit. I think he went through her phone or something. Yeah, he went through her phone, and when he went through her phone, he seen all the videos and messages and shit that and it was number his daughter. She had been selling this shit, so he called the police, didn't say nothing to her, and just had them come. You know what I'm saying? So when
Right.
they came to the door, she didn't have a bra on, and they asked her name. She didn't know what's going on, and they tell her you under arrest, and they tell her what for. She like, what? So when they show her all the evidence and shit, she like, damn. But come to find out, she been doing this.
Damn.
She meet niggas on the internet that's by themselves and got a child. And she'll
Wow.
go get with him, and this bitch just get footage and footage and footage and sell this shit. Cause it's big business in other countries with this sick ass shit.
Damn, I never even thought about no motherfucker doing no shit like that.
Yes, and that'll be easy for a woman to get. They'll think about how many women they're doing that, getting away with that. Like you got
Right.
a lot of women that like probably don't feel like okay, even though they know that the person can't physically get to the child, do something to the child, they probably in their mind like, damn, this is a way to make a lot of money, so I don't feel like I'm doing no harm. I'm just sending them pictures and then it's in another country. But now you aiding somebody that's sick. And if you
Right.
aiding somebody that's sick for kids, every dollar that touch your hand that you perceive from that, you're gonna get some bullshit coming in your life behind that.
Like these, what they say, that's blood money.
Oh yeah, that's real blood money for real. Now down in Memphis, I ain't gonna let them get away.
Okay,
Searches for women who attacked Jersey Mike's employee. You know Jersey Mike, that's a sandwich shop, right?
yeah.
And they ain't even had this motherfucker hear that motherfucking long. So they had 4 women who reportedly attacked a Jersey Mike's employee, and they all had swimsuit shit on, like they just came from a swimming party. One of them
Mm-hmm.
had an anti-mammoth do-rag on. The other one had a little nappy afro, and one had dreads, and the other one had a little short little fro. So
Damn.
looked like this shit crazy. They ran up in there and kicked the lady, beat her, and hit her with a chair like they did on Alabama. This all in the police report.
Hell no.
Said they was leaving the scene in a Chevrolet Malibu.
Damn.
These hoes done lost their motherfucking mind. Now I'm gonna tell you who the head honcho leader was. I'm looking at all the 4 of the mug shot. They don't got them locked up. These are the pictures that they snapped of them walking in the store. Somebody gonna tell
Mm-hmm.
on these hoes. One of y'all bitch y'all think it's cool. It's gonna be they gonna put their reward up. It's over.
Oh yeah.
Who
It's,
the one with the
it's
dreads I think is the leader. I bet that she the leader. She look like the one that be with them that act like the toughest.
I was going to say the one with the auntie mama. She had her hair tied down. She was ready.
Now you got another one. She was all along with Slim self, with the one with the little short fro. And she looked big boned. She looked like she could fight. One of them big girls, the big titties, big stomach. You make them mad, shit. They
She the one. Yeah, she the one that's like, I'm about it. If y'all about it, I'm about
yeah,
it.
she the one that's gonna come behind them, but she gonna do some damage.
Hmm.
I said, look at her big ass. Woo. She ugly though. She ain't big and pretty. Damn. Now she should have put a wig on her head.
Damn.
That's the thing. You got to know how to make what you got stand out. It ain't
Yeah.
that she big. It's just that you got you got the little short haircut, almost as short as mine.
But you know, some people can rock that hairstyle. I think I can rock
Yeah,
any hairstyle.
if you got the facial features to do it, you hit it on the head. Some people she can't do it. Telling you, she can't do it.
But she can't do
No,
it.
she don't have no cute attributes where she could just pull it off. It's not gonna work. She look
One
like
thing, if you already look like a man in the face, then you need to try to figure out how to heighten
yeah, she look like a
your
big man. That's what she look like if I wouldn't have seen it with them other girl. Yeah, I'd be like,
mm,
nah, that's a chubby nigga there. You know, nah. No, she. But by being with the other girl, that make her be able to get it, get in and slide through and pull it off.
mm.
Now
That's that hard bullet too.
oh man, Britney Spears, they fucking with her about a message that she posted and shit. And Britney says, the enemy is right in front of me. She shared a video of a little girl baking something as 2 older girls crack eggs on their forehead and then bust into laughter. She said she relates the video on a dark level because similar things have been done to her, so she can look at this with different eyes. And she said, most of my inner conflict with people is knowing the enemy is right in front of me, but I kept them because I loved them. I'm extremely sensitive to anybody laughing at someone or bullying in any way.
That's real talk, though.
Right. She don't fuck with her family. You know what I'm saying? Her family has, she feel like her family has been against her. You know when she was getting always in the news with all that shit for a while.
Hmm. But
Yeah.
that's the worst feeling is to have someone you love and trust actually be your biggest bully. Now I can relate to that.
Man, yeah, right. Someone that's a hurtful feeling. It's a
Mhm.
betrayal feeling,
Yes.
you know. And it's just fucked up that people do this shit, you know what I'm saying? But they just reveal who they are. That's why I don't even, you know what I'm saying. I stopped getting mad a long time ago. I just look at it like life gonna show you who's meant to be around, and life gonna show you who don't need to fuck be in your life.
Or my auntie always said you can love a person with a long handle spoon. You ain't got to be around them to love them. And I learned to walk away, and I deal with you, but I deal with you from a distance. I don't have to be in your face, and you ain't got to be in mine.
Right. And see, I ain't even, but I'm going harder than I'm on some shit now, man. It's at the point, you know what I'm saying? You only got one life to live. Do what you're destined to do. Man,
Hmm.
fuck all these motherfuckers. I ain't even loving them from a distance. If they ain't mean me no motherfucker good, fuck them. Everybody that I come in contact with, this pilot that I can deal with, that's what I'm fucking with. I'm not studying these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Because that shit'll keep a motherfucker from doing what they need to do, trying to be around and deal with, and you know what I'm saying, even associate with people like that. It's full speed ahead. That's how I move. I ain't got time. Fuck these motherfuckers.
I
Cause
know
family, I mean, not our family, but if you in that particular type of family, which that includes me, my family ain't shit. I got a handful of family members that mean me good, and the rest they garbage. You know what I'm saying? So you
that.
gotta stay away from motherfuckers, man. That bad energy is a motherfucker.
You're right.
And I think what she mean is when she was going through her, her drug habits and drinking and her down times, that they
Hmm.
was, not supporting her, because a lot of times, especially when motherfuckers got money like that in the media, man, they probably was leaking shit about her to the media to get paid.
Yeah, certain people in the family will do shit like that.
Right, they right, and cause that's how they only find out some shit that's so close to what you doing in your
Mm-hmm.
inner life.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you got even dirty motherfucker right next to you be sending shit to TMZ.
Right. Then you got them dry snitches, don't even realize they snitching. Just talking out the side of their neck and really feeding information to other motherfuckers.
Right, that shit crazy, boy, 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 boy.
I'll give it to Brittany. She's came a long way. And for her to be able to admit and know, her downfalls and, what she needs to stay away from, I applaud her.
Right, she got a book coming now. She said she gonna put it all in the book.
Oh, hell.
Yeah.
Everything for you.
Yeah, she said the enemy is right in front of me, but I've kept them because I love them. Yeah, she said, but it's all coming out of my memoir. She finna release the beast on them motherfucking ass
Mm-hmm.
while they around here playing and shit. Think it's a
Don't she,
game.
don't she have a sister, a little sister, or an older sister?
I think she
A
got
big sister. A
I
little
think
sister.
I
She was
think
on the Mickey Mouse Club too, wasn't she?
I think so, but I don't know. But they be overshadowing. Britney so big, she overshadowing the motherfucker. What she probably do. I'm trying to think. Have I heard any other spirits before? I don't think I ever heard this shit. Man, these motherfuckers in California, these motherfucking stars, they got it bad with the hits and run and shit down there. They just had the motherfucking man Gary Bussey hit a motherfucking take off. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Then that till now we got a lady named Roxanne Bedore. She run into somebody's house and take off. So she was
Damn.
zooming around the residential streets moments before slamming her car to the side of a house. According to the footage for the alleged DUI incident. She was hightailing it around Newport, California, Saturday just before midnight. Seen the misjudge the corner and lose control. Immediately, she threw her car in reverse, getting off the sidewalk. Man, she knocked all the little, like sometimes it'll be like a piece of wood or a beam that's holding the
Right.
front of that, the top of that, like the little roof of the shelling coming over the house before you go to the door.
Mm-hmm.
She smacked
Mm-hmm.
and knocked all that shit loose, and then pulled away slow as a motherfucker.
Can you imagine being in your house sleep and a motherfucker basically turn your house into a dry place?
Man, I don't know how would I react. I don't depend on what you're doing. What if you're in there fucking and they did boosh.
Talking about the earth just moved.
Man, I be mad as a motherfucker. I don't
I
know.
probably I
That'll
probably be at a place like, what the fuck just happened?
man, there's some crazy shit
You
like
like this
that.
is
Then what if you sleep up? Man, I mean that shit could probably give you a heart attack depending on what you're
good.
doing.
Yeah, yeah. Now imagine it happened to a crackhead. Oh, nigga, they gonna run out the back door and do something.
Man, them people gonna have they heart gonna jump straight through their motherfucking chest. Shit.
I can
Uh,
see him in rehab now talking about, man, a one car drove through my house while I was hitting it, straightened me up real quick.
man,
It's a
shit.
new scary tactic, scary straight.
That shit crazy. I seen a motherfucker run a car straight into a brick wall before.
Why?
Motherfucker was drunk and got in the car and thought they put that motherfucker in reverse. It was at the club. I'm sitting down in front of the club smoking a blunt. This
Mm-hmm.
drunk ass nigga thought he put his car in reverse. He put it in drive. And he hit that gas. He smacked the shit out that brick wall. Boom! All the front of his shit. We just look at steam coming up. He's sitting in that motherfucker looking crazy. Finally, he get out. By the time he get out, the police pulling up.
Right.
Took his ass to jail for DUI. Nigga, he was using the parking lot. I was
Was
like,
this
man, this nigga made history.
man, world's dumbest criminal?
This is in New Orleans. You'll see some motherfuckers that's drunk in New Orleans do some crazy shit.
Wow.
I done seen the motherfucker where I met them at 8 o'clock walking down the street. And I'd be like, hey, what's up? How you doing? Blah, blah, blah. Something. They might be like, maybe I respond back or some shit. Or I'd be like, where you from? Or something. Or I might not even say something to them, but just notice them. And
Mm-hmm.
say 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm going to the car. Or I turn on a certain side street. That same motherfucker might be on the sidewalk snoring. Yeah. I call it welcome to New Orleans. Because, look, they didn't realize that you got to know what you're doing and what you can't do. And some
Right.
people, when they come from different parts of the world and they go to the cities where people are acting fool, like cities like New Orleans, New York, you know what I'm saying, California, and certain scripts, when people get out, they just go wild. Some people actually don't know what they be doing, especially if they ain't got nobody around to kind of tell them the game on how to enjoy themselves but not fuck themselves out. So
Right.
them motherfuckers will come out at 8 o'clock, drinking triple shots, getting them long drinks. Like they got this big old long drink. I forgot what they call them. One of them is a hand grenade. I forgot the other one. But and it's long, that motherfucker about fucking 1.5 feet long. Big old long. Like one of them long things you like to play with. But
Fuck
it's a
you.
but it but it's full of alcohol.
Memphis got them, don't they?
I don't think they do, cause I ain't been the last couple of times I've been out on Bill. I ain't seen nobody with them. If they do, I ain't seen them.
Yeah, they used to.
Yeah, but they got them motherfuckers down there. So one night I seen a motherfucker like they'll get out, like I said, by 8 o'clock. Let's say they get a hand grenade. Once you drink one of them and you drink that full thing, you feeling it. So this picture now at this time it's probably about 10 o'clock, right? So now
Uh-huh.
you having the time of your life. Like that time you were telling me about when you end up giving everybody in the world a lap dance. So then you get another little drink. Or you might, now if you finna go too far, you gonna go get another hand grenade.
Right.
Now you're moving in murky waters. By the
You
time
getting
you
loose.
yeah, by the time you finish that second hand grenade in New Orleans on Bourbon Street, you ready to give your pussy away. You ready to go to the hotel. You hot. You dancing in the club. You probably soaking wet from
Mm-mm.
dancing so motherfucking hard and acting a fool. Cause you, if you're a woman, you done seen every nigga that you can like and don't like.
Right.
There's so many motherfuckers out there walking around. You know what I'm saying? Going to clubs and all that. Now, okay, this is about 12:30 now at this point. 12 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
If you get another hand grenade and drink some more shots and this ain't what you used to doing, you ain't gonna make it.
Mm-mm.
And that's what them motherfuckers do. They be fucked up and they get some shit. And the next thing you know, they be like, I done had motherfuckers stop me. You know what this hotel is? I be like, what hotel? What's you? And I be looking at me like, this motherfucker do. I just seen this motherfucker when I first came out. But I know the game. I drink bottled waters and smoke weed. I'm gonna be out all night. I can't be out of control. You know what I'm saying?
My thing is, I can drink all day. It's all about how you do it. Because me personally, once I feel myself getting a little too tipsy, I put a little something on my stomach to sober me up, and then I can start back over. You gotta rationalize that shit. Don't sit there, and I tell people all the time, don't drink to get drunk. Drink to get your little mind changed, but don't get fucked up. You always got to be aware of your surroundings.
CC, if you go to New Orleans, matter of fact, you gonna come to New Orleans because I'm gonna be down there doing the show. I'm gonna have you come down there.
All right, all
I'm
right.
gonna give you the game, but I'm gonna prove a point to you.
Okay.
I'm gonna say, look, going out, doing videos and shit like that there. These the club popping. Go enjoy yourself. Watch what happens.
Nah, shit.
Okay. If I don't check on you, you if I can guarantee that I know how to. I call it the New Orleans hoodoo. You gonna be just like one of them folks. You might not be on the floor sleep, but you gonna be stumbling and rumbling, calling, talking about But if you leave with a nigga to go get that thing bust open, just let me know, cause you, uh, the hotels and I mean, if you run into the wrong nigga around there, they'll do some, you know what I'm saying. I advise a woman in New Orleans that ain't never been there. If she get hot, take the nigga to your room.
I ain't going to nobody's room.
Nah,
Period.
I'm just saying, take the nigga, whatever nigga you get hot for, when you get too much alcohol and you just can't take it, and you want to see what the New Orleans dick is like, take them to your room, and make sure you look at a picture of the nigga ID and take a picture of it and send it to somebody just in case.
Now, see, we do that. I do that already. If I'm ready to go out with somebody I don't know, either my homegirl or my daughter gonna be there, and I'm be like, snap a picture of him and the vehicle I leave in. I done been
Now
kidnapped,
I
so I
don't,
ain't doing
yeah.
shit.
I wouldn't say this in every place, every scenario, but I just know. Now they got some good, like I said, they got some good real niggas in New Orleans that ain't gonna do nothing. You know what I'm saying? But they got some niggas that if you from out of town and you look like you got something, and that nigga ain't got nothing, you is meat. You finna get cooked. You know what I'm saying? Well, look, one time I met a girl in the strip club, right? I
Uh-huh.
had been seeing her because I'm standing out probably every other weekend. I had seen her maybe a month or two before. I forget what she told me she was from. I think Oklahoma or something like that. So we
Uh-huh.
exchanged numbers and shit. She was fine about a little bit taller than me because I'm like 6'1", 6'2". She had to be about 6'3".
Damn.
Blonde, you know what I'm saying? She working in one of the strip clubs. I had got a number and shit, and she never did call me. So when I seen her this night, I was like, oh man, I said, I ain't seen you in a minute. She was like, yeah, I ain't been down here. I was like, oh, okay. I said, what happened? Why you ain't call? Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, yeah. I said, okay, well, don't miss out this time. That's what I tell her, right? So she was like, I still got your number. So So she called me. So she like come in the club later on the night when I before I get ready to get off, I'm gonna come pick me up, right? So she ended up meeting some young niggas, probably about a couple of years younger than me, but they was on that wild shit, and I could tell. At first, I'm thinking like, well, they probably just gonna, you know what I'm saying, get with her, fuck her, and try to make her their girlfriend, blah blah blah. Then I'm like, well, I hope so. I said, cause she just don't know she fuck with the wrong motherfucker. She finna see what it is. So I came in the club. She had called me, but I ain't come in there right when she had called and told me to come, right? So I went probably about an hour afterwards. By the time I got in there, she had met these two little young niggas. I guess they was a little bit fly, made her a little bit more hotter, whatever the case was. She had made the decision she was gonna leave with them instead of me. So after I sat down in the club about 15 minutes, I seen her looking at me, but she never came over there. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, damn, she didn't call me and tell me, like, oh, cool, shit, I ain't tripping on that. I'm a real nigga. I ain't what I'm gonna do. Oh, you told me to come here, what the fuck you doing? I'm here with you. I just left out, went on my night. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So the next day, she called me. Guess what happened? I said, what? I woke up in the abandoned house. All my money gone. I ain't know where I was at. She said, I just got back to my hotel. I said, see? I said, she was like, what happened was they was talking about smoking weed and they had some X pills and I ended up leaving. I said, yeah, you want to go have a party. But they ended up having a party with your motherfucking ass.
Man, the probably ran all kind of trains on my
Yeah,
ass.
yeah, they done ran trains on you and all the money that you stripped for that night at the club that you had, they had it. They had a ball, free coochie and free money. Woo! You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, from a beautiful blonde white girl. Oh, man, they hit the jackpot.
Man.
I bet them young niggas was somewhere sitting laughing. Yeah, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, turning the next album.
But that's how they do. You know what I'm saying? Like, so shit, gotta be careful. You just gotta, just fuck with the right people, man. Be careful, be aware, cause motherfucker fool and trick you. That's in a lot of cities you go to that you ain't from. But it's trickier when you somewhere where it's a lot of alcohol being there. Because if you somewhere where you're not from and you're in the scene where nobody ain't drinking, it's hard as a motherfucker for somebody to trick you. You see the difference? But if you downtown in the area and the music on and you drinking and you feeling it, shit, the chances are increased like a motherfucker. Cause that one little juice of alcohol to fuck with your membrane and your motherfucker, you done made the wrong thought.
Well, I know I always said I'm going to get my beads. I'm definitely going to do that.
Oh yeah. Well, they really don't throw beads, but during Mardi Gras season. But they got a store that I can show you, and you could go in there and get you some. You can get how many you want. Yeah, they got the beads and all that shit. You can get. They got all that shit in that motherfucker.
No, I want mine the real way.
Well, yeah, you got the Mardi Gras time. That I told that's the perfect time for you to come in the motherfucking way. That's the perfect time. That shit. Well, most people think it only go on for 1 week, but Mardi Gras technically goes on for a whole month. And I mean, but the last like week and a half of it, the last 2 weeks are when people pack in town. And then that last week it be extremely packed. Man, that shit some amazing shit like you never seen in your life, man. I'm talking about thousands of people. All type of food trucks every fucking where. It's basically 24-hour non-stop partying day after day after day. Could you imagine that? That's why I say you ain't you get yourself in trouble.
No, I wouldn't, because I'd be cranky. I don't like to be around a lot of people like that. And
Hold on. But this the thing. It's ways that you could be off to your own little section and not be in the crowd. When I'm just saying it's just it be that crowded, and then you got little sections where people get out to the side, away from the crowd, and that's the area that they just hang and kick it. You know what I'm saying? Throughout, it's spots like that's what the people with
Oh,
sense do, cause that's what I do. I don't like walking bumper to bumper while I can't move through that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like that, I can't do that. It's too much.
man, what you said, I really got cranked and snapped out. Take me home. I mean, home. Fuck the hotel. I don't want to go here.
Yeah, so man, but nah, so that's how I do it. But yeah, shit, that motherfucker non-stop party. That's why the motherfuckers who come out early in the daytime and then try to do it all day, that's the wrong way to do it. And then you got these type of people. They think they
Right.
doing it smart. They get up at 10 or 11, drink or something, little something, get fucked up, lay back down, come back out at 6 or 7. This not
Yes,
gonna work. No. Because you gonna be the guy so fucked up earlier, feeling enjoying yourself, laying down, thinking you finna go for round 2. All the shit ain't gonna be the got out your body yet. And then you finna do it again, and that's gonna do you that second go round.
that's probably what I would do. Drink a little bit, go lay down, do a little shopping or something.
Yeah, I told you gonna try that trick right there. You gonna be that victim. I know it. Thinking you got your little program down, Pat.
I do.
Yeah, I ain't gonna fall for this shit. He talking about I got this. I
I
just described you. You see how I described you already? See how I know her? You think you gonna
do.
handle it?
Look, you just sit back in the corner and watch, but and be like, damn, maybe she do. I'm trying to tell you.
I'm telling you now.
Something. I'm old school with mine. I've been around, so I know what to do and what not to do.
Now I got some stories, some cheating stories about people I'm gonna talk about, and they get they brutally response. Lady said, my husband of 25 years had an affair with his boss, a famous singer who hired him to play guitar in her band. He knew her for 3 months before he left me and our 9-year-old son. He moved out the same day. He told me I made him miserable for years and that the trauma of my sexual assaults were the reason he went looking elsewhere for a physical relationship. The shame, the gaslighting that followed left me gasping for air, but I still had to wake up every day and be a parent to our child. One day, the woman he left me for reached out to say if I ever felt like processing this with her, she was available. 9 months later, I'm ready and I have a lot to say. What you think about that?
I'm stuck on this sexual assault. I want to know what the fuck she did to him. You,
No,
you know, I'm a freak.
you
I
moving
can't
your
do that.
phone. I hear some clicking or some shit. What is
I said, I want to know about the sexual assault. I'm a freak. I'm trying to figure out what she means, the sexual assault.
Nah, she got raped before while they
Oh,
was married by somebody else.
okay.
And I guess she always be, like, have
Heavy.
panic attacks and be stressed about it. And she probably stopped wanting to have sex with him.
Right. Yeah,
Yeah,
she's probably to having sex.
yeah.
Well, that's that's a hard situation because you one as he wants to be sensitive to her needs, but at the same time he has needs too. I applaud him for being man enough to say, I can't take it no more. But at the same time, I don't know. I mean,
She, I mean, if it was about the sex once because okay, if that is a hard situation because if I'm married, it ain't got nothing to do with man. If I'm with a woman and you get raped by somebody around with you, and
hmm
then after that it traumatizes you so much you don't want to have sex with me no more.
right.
I wouldn't want to, leave you per se like that, but if it got to the point to where you never would ever try to change or attempt to change or work with me, then it probably would at some point be too much.
But that's where you have to put a help her through therapy to help heal. Because she ain't gonna be able to get over it if she don't have some type of therapy.
Yeah, that's what I mean by that. I would stick with my woman and try to see if she's gonna, get therapy, and that's what I'm saying. Work with me like I'm working with her. Like I don't expect you to, right, just snap right back into, reality after something like that traumatic that happened to you. So I'm gonna be understanding. But at
Mm-hmm.
some point, I want us to be able to work together to try to get you back to a point to where we can have what we had before this shit happened. Now, if I see
Mm-hmm.
you ain't willing to work with me after a certain amount of time, is what I'm saying, I'll be like, like, fuck it,
Yeah.
you know. So,
But honestly, I'm gonna say it like it's a woman's time of healing versus a man's time of healing is different. It might take us years, and men like it may take y'all months.
yeah, rape is something serious. Yeah.
And certain things that he do might have been healing, and something he did, a touch, a smell, a sound, anything could take you right back to that scenario, and it fucks with him.
Yeah. This nigga, he didn't give her no time. This nigga, 3 months. He knew the lady for 3 months, and first of all, I feel like in that
He was,
type of, huh?
I feel like he was already fucking her.
Yeah, he started fucking her once his wife got raped, and they sex life wasn't the same. He started fucking her, exactly,
Mm-hmm.
and then he made his decision. Well, first it was just I'm gonna step out to just fulfill my sexual needs. That what I think it was in the beginning, and then it changed to, well, shit, fuck this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm gonna go ahead and move on and stay with her.
Mm-hmm.
But
And then you said she was rich and famous,
yeah,
and he probably thought that shit. I go over here and ain't gonna really
nah,
connect with
nah, yeah, the lady, yeah, exactly. She the lady rich because she hired him to play a guitar.
him. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, of course he gonna go that way. Shit.
Nah,
He upgraded.
exactly. Money make a motherfucker do some strange things, man. I be trying to tell a motherfucker, like, I know some niggas, you know what I'm saying? And I be tripping
Mm-hmm.
off these niggas, you know what I'm saying? The niggas don't, you know what I'm saying? They don't, well, it's a particular nigga. The nigga don't fuck with a nigga. He play like he fuck with a nigga, you know what I'm saying? But I have evidence of true colors that the nigga don't. But the nigga, any broad, any woman that he get with, he starts it off with the baller package. And what I mean by the baller package, he gonna warm, he gonna take him to a 10-star restaurant. He gonna give him a
Mm-hmm.
chunk of money, nice vacation. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Might even do a vehicle. You know,
Well,
straight.
hell, what is
Yeah,
it? I need a bill.
and this my thing. Ain't nothing wrong with doing nothing for a woman. This not what I'm talking about. What I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying is, if that's what you do every time you meet a woman, you are setting yourself up to be a motherfucking sucker and be in a
Yeah.
sucker position because you ain't even never got to see what this woman about. She could be broke and ain't got shit, or she could have money, or she could be the type of motherfucker that's looking for a nigga to do this. And then as soon
Mm-hmm.
as you do it, as soon as you meet it, she like, bam. And you thinking, oh man, yeah, when I do this with every motherfucker I meet, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting to the bag.
Mm-hmm.
She gonna fuck with me because she said I'm getting this money. Nigga ain't getting no money, I ain't gonna be able to fuck with it. That's what niggas like that think. And most niggas that do that are niggas that don't have no attractiveness about themselves to women. No style. You know,
They
cause
got
a broke nigga that know he look like something, he ain't gonna do. He know he ain't got to do all that. Especially if he look like something and get the money.
mm-hmm.
Shit. So that you got to stop
But
trying
the
to
thing
get
about you fucking he's pretty much fucking himself up as far as you buying all this shit for her or you getting her all this shit thinking she gonna stay or do this or whatever.
right.
You drawing the wrong attention basically. And 9 times out of 10, if she comes in for that, she
Right.
only waits to get payday till somebody come in with a little bit more money than you.
Right. Man, look here. Now the next one. This you right here. This you right here. This you. This is you, CC. It says, I was the cheater. I had been with the same guy for 4 years and it wasn't going anywhere. But I had a very bad feeling that he wasn't going to let me out of the relationship without a good reason. I tried many times before he to break it off, and he'd always came back saying he changed. I stupidly took him back and believed him. He never did change, but I wanted out, so I cheated and told him the next day what I had done. He broke it out crying and screaming at me. Told me I was a whore. I haven't seen him since. Mm,
Damn.
mm, mm.
Well, she got what she wanted. She got
Yeah,
after the relationship.
yeah.
What's the problem?
She's saying that she kind of mad because she know that he shit talked about her to all their mutual friends, which caused her to lose all her friendships. She said, but
Well,
that was a small price to pay. She found out that they wasn't a friend.
right.
And she said she felt like she couldn't get out any other way, and she was only 18. Well, that fits the description.
Bitch, you just done found in that life. You gonna get a lot of motherfuckers like that, honey. You living
Right.
life.
Exactly. That's why I said that was a learning lesson for her. That's why, yeah, so she had been with him since she was 14.
And how old was he?
They was the same age, went to school together and shit.
Oh yeah, you broke his heart. You was his first heartbreak.
Oh man, god damn. Yeah. She was a kid, so as a kid, damn, you was cheating at 14.
My thing is, how the fuck you know that it ain't going nowhere? Y'all ain't even experienced life.
That's what I'm saying. You see what motherfuckers was doing. You was hot like that. At 14, she talked about she was a cheater. God damn, she was already creating herself. Already.
But at 14, I wasn't thinking about, okay, well, let me see, do me and this nigga got a future? No, I wasn't caring.
Oh
I'd have
man.
be with him the rest of my life. I'm trying to see what was out there. We having fun.
Yeah, 14, especially, I'm tell you something. When a girl young, when I was a teenager and shit like that, and you young, if you get some explosive ass orgasm at that young age that feel real, real good, it's over. You finna be searching for that motherfucker.
With a flashlight in broad daylight.
Shit, now if it ain't all that, then you ain't gonna be as high sex driven as the average person young like that. You know what I'm saying? Because you ain't just really. But if you get that good feeling at that young age, that's why a lot of girls be getting the train ran on them and shit like that. And people be trying to say, "Oh, she ain't shit." When I was young, I don't know, for some reason I never did really look at girls who got the train ran on them dip bad like most of the typical men did. I think I just seen shit different because I looked at it like, well, damn. Sometimes when I'm like, I never was into that. I did it one time when I was 15, and that was because the niggas they had the girl, and we was rapping and shit, and she was just going, and you young, you ain't really hardly fucking that much. I just turned 15. I went on and fucked her. It was a bunch of niggas. We took turns. After that, I was lying, even feel right. I'm like, oh, nah, this ain't no shit for no real nigga. I kind of feel like this shit for some niggas that's gay. I wouldn't give a fuck. I want a woman in the room. You ain't got to be with me or stay with me, but if the time I'm sticking my dick in you, it's just me and you in the room. And when you get through, you can go over to the other nigga house. But I'm not finna have a bunch of niggas around me with they thing out. Nah, that shit it didn't make sense. And all the niggas who was with me that day, they was grown. They the one that got her. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm
But
gonna go back a little bit. Where you was talking about
the
her
train.
15.
Okay.
See, I took a guy's virginity when we was young or whatever.
You
I didn't
took a
know.
guy's virginity?
Uh huh.
You took his virginity?
Uh huh.
How old was you when you took his virginity?
About 17,
How old was he?
16.
So you was a child molester?
Fuck you. No, I wasn't 2 years older than
You
him.
was 18 though.
I was 17, 18. I don't know. I was
Well,
young.
there, don't incriminate yourself because you
I
can't
was
be.
young. I was young. But anyway, well, I don't know. We might have been about the same age. Girl, you gonna make me go on his Facebook page, see exactly how old he is. But anyway, fucked him and didn't good that weekend or whatever and disappeared on him. And I mean, I asked around like, yeah, have y'all seen, and they're like, yeah, he's doing good, da, da, da. Me, I move around. So I had moved back to my hometown, and my daughter ended up being friends with one of his daughters. And she was like, my dad used to talk about a girl with my name and everything. And I was like, really? And he was like, yeah, he used to fuck with me all the time and say, that's the girl that should have been your mama. And I still really didn't put two and two together that was her daddy until me and him actually ran into each other, whatever. And he was like, I looked for you for like 2 years. And I was like, why? And he was like, you took my virginity. He's like, man, I ain't never been with no motherfucker that did the shit that you did. And I'm sitting here like, what I do? Or how I do it? I mean, but I guess like you said, when you young and you ain't never really experienced sex and a motherfucker blow your mind like that, it fuck with you.
Oh yeah, exact. That first good explosive ass orgasm, you man, that you it's something that you can't. I believe that's got to be equal to how people when they get their first crack high. You be like, I want that nut again. Damn. And you be searching and chasing that motherfucker.
Yeah, but you ain't never gonna get it like that first one. I mean,
Nah, I believe that's a lie. If you can get explosive orgasms throughout your life continuously. Not with every
mhm.
single person that you might meet and try, but it can happen.
I feel like y'all got to have a hell of a connection in order to get it first off.
Yeah. Sometimes you can have a ugly connection. I'm gonna tell a story one time, and it fucked me up. This was a ugly girl, looked like a barracuda.
Damn.
I don't know what she had between her legs, CC. But damn, man, she used to make me nut so motherfucking hard. I used to be like, ah, I'm talking about. I'm like, and then look, when I used to be nutting, I'd be like, this ugly motherfucker with this good pussy. What? Yeah, damn. If you just had the face to go with it, we could, boy.
I has what I call ugly dick. Like that nigga ugly as hell, but he got some good ass dick. Oh, he got some fire ass head.
Man, her pussy, when I was inside her pussy, I would think that I was in fucking Vanna White in the 70s.
Damn.
Man, I'm talking about, it used to be so good. I used to just be like, God damn, this is a good pussy, ugly motherfucker. I'm talking about amazing. Then she'd be shaking it. When she comes, she'd be shaking and trembling. Nothing so motherfucking hard. It didn't make no sense. I don't
Damn.
know. And it wasn't no connection we had, uh, like being together and nothing like that. Like we could talk and conversate and shit like that, but she wasn't about shit at all. You know what I'm saying? Like what I'm on. So it was just a sex thing, once I seen she wasn't about shit and I wasn't fucking with nobody, you know what I'm saying? So but I don't know. I always said to myself, and I bet you this goes on a lot. It be some ugly motherfuckers. And I guess God say, look, I'm gonna help you out. Your
You gonna
face
have
ain't
them
gonna
people
get you
back in
nowhere in life. But when somebody stick their dick inside you, girl, you gonna have something going. You know what I'm saying? That's what it gotta be.
You gonna have men out here looking for ugly bitches now.
He gotta bless you with some. And this is with some big women too. I had a big woman experience.
Mhm.
Big, beautiful, pretty. She had a pretty ass face. Big old wide booty. Curvy though.
Mhm.
And same experience. Now, she used to shake and tremble when I hit it from the back. And I
Mhm.
remember one time I was we was in the bed I came in. I crept in like Spider-Man because she was staying with somebody, right? And so she told me to come over there. So when I came in, I'm like, all the lights was off when I walked in the door. She like, shh. I'm like, this is a real movie. This shit should have been filmed. This really happened. She said, shh. So I'm like, oh shit. She stayed with somebody. All the lights off now. So we walking through. She holding my hand, guiding me to the room. She done did this before. She got me to the room. We get in that room. I'll like a picture. I'm like, no, cause I ain't fuck. I'll fuck with different types of women throughout my life. You know, a lot of slim, a lot of Coke bottle shaped down pieces, and I'll fuck with some big women that's pretty too. Maybe 2 or 3 ugly ones. You know what I'm saying? And so, but she had just a ass like I had never seen on a big woman before.
Okay.
And man, I went in and god damn, it was and she just started shaking and come. I had to put my hand over her mouth, and I'm all in it. And this shit, so it's some God supplements, you know, for what you don't have in other areas. Sometimes I think,
Yeah, I
but
believe it.
it's some big women and it's some ugly women, niggas. That boy. Why you think there's so many big women, ugly women with 6 and 7 kids and shit? It's for a reason.
That late night creep. Motherfucker come over there fucked up and fuck the shit out of her.
Yeah, nut all in, and then nigga ain't never coming around no more. He embarrassed. Damn, I fucked up. Man, I don't want nobody to know I put a baby in that bitch. but he loved that motherfucking pussy.
Man.
Shit. But like you said, now that I think that happens too sometimes. Niggas have good sex relationship with motherfuckers they don't want to fuck with or don't like or attracted to, but the sex be good, then they end up having a baby. Then it's the other reason you said too, the late night creep, getting drunk. Wow, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. If I meet a motherfucker and I ask him how many kids he got, he say 5, 6. First thing I say is your pull-out game weak as hell.
Oh yeah. I ain't no pull it out.
You get in there and just get buck wild, can't let go.
Yeah, that nigga. I had a cousin when I grew up. I was about 15. That's what he told me one day. That's before I had never ever had unprotected sex. That nigga was like, he had about 3 kids. Then I said, man, god damn. I said, man, why you keep? Man, I'ma just keep it real. I can't help it. He told he like, man, it just feels so good. I can't do it. I said, this nigga is crazy. That nigga done had 2 more kids since then, and he done got old now and just had 2 freshmen probably about 3-4 years ago. Starting all over again. And that nigga, I know he about 50 something now.
Well, do men not realize they can have a vasectomy and it can be reversed?
Man,
Like,
niggas don't want no. I know one thing. That's something I want. You ain't ever for a doctor's not fucking with my thing. Talking about stopping my. I'm scared you might mess up something where I can't have my feeling no more. Nah, you ain't cutting shit.
my tubes tied and shit.
Nah, you can't cut shit on me. I'm a nigga out here about niggas doing that. I say these niggas done lost their motherfucking mind. Nigga, you don't fuck with God. What God gave you down there, nigga. The only thing you fuck with God gave you down there, if you got you done caught something or something, you need to get it cured. Other than that, nigga, you don't cut and no. I got another story. This lady said, I want to cheat so badly. My husband has been lying to me since before we got married. We have 3 kids. He has fought me on setting rules and boundaries with our kids since the beginning. I hate him and I hate my life. I think that I don't know her, but she sound like she kind of ignorant. Now she said her husband has been fighting her to set rules and boundaries with the kids, right?
Yeah, that means you just let them do whatever the fuck they want to do.
Thank you. I just wanted to see that you read through the line.
Yeah. She a ghetto helper.
Yeah, You want a nigga that ain't shit, and you want your kids to grow up and not be shit.
Right. Break the chain, girl. Break the chain.
I hate.
Evidently,
Right.
evidently, you got a decent husband. I mean, you didn't say he was beating you. You didn't say he was cheating on you. You said he wanted you to set rules and boundaries for your children.
And she want to cheat. Boy, a motherfucker ain't shit. And I
And if
bet you she got some
the
good ass pussy. I bet you.
husband take your kids, leave that bitch and let her cheat all she wants to.
I hate him and I
Until
hate my life. She mad because she got the kid. What, really? I think.
yeah,
She mad at the whole situation. She like, what the fuck I done got myself into?
she ain't want no kids to begin with.
I wanted to keep being a freak out here in these streets. And this nigga
And
done tied me down.
that's what she wanted. But guess what? You can do that, but he gonna put your ass on child support. See, motherfuckers don't realize some men are stepping up nowadays. When they see they baby mama ain't shit, some men are actually stepping up and want to take control and raise their kids. And you can't get mad at them, bitch. Y'all been sitting there, well, women been sitting here taking men down through with child support and visitations and shit like that. I applaud a man and say, "Fuck you, bitch. I want my child. I'm gonna
Exactly.
raise your child."
This bitch here ain't gonna let that nigga take some kids. Look, based on what you described as trifling this, she want that Section 8 in check.
Mm-mm.
You
And
think
that child
you think
suffer.
she you think based on her saying this, you think that she would let him take the kids and just take out?
Mm-mm.
That bitch
But
wants
you,
some yeah.
if the price is right, she will.
If he could give her money, but he ain't gonna give her no money. That's why the price ain't right. The price is right is with that government assistance. She gonna put that nigga on. She gonna put him on child support. Then what she trying to do? She trying to create a way for the nigga to leave her or divorce her.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Then when he divorce her, the bitch gonna want to keep the kids so she can get that motherfucking money. That's the only reason why. 3 kids? Oh, she ain't got to work.
But see, I need to put motherfuckers on the hip game. When you marry a motherfucker and you feel like it's not gonna work or whatever, whoever wants out of the relationship, you better make damn sure you go ahead and get your divorce before that 7 year mark. Because if y'all married at least 7 years, that your wife is entitled to half of everything you ever have. She's entitled.
See,
Me and
that's
my ex, me and my ex-husband was married for 7 years. We've been divorced for 13 now. I'm still getting paperwork saying, do I still want his retirement fund? Do I want to pull money? I could borrow money from his retirement fund.
see what I'm
Oh,
saying. You see what I'm saying? Still, they
mm-hmm,
still telling you that you can get this nigga's money.
mm-hmm.
Well, fuck it, get his money. But I'll tell you one thing: I'm signing a prenup if I marry, and if you don't want to marry me, cause I'm
You said
signing
you
a.
were getting some prenup.
I'm saying, her mind stay dirty. Yeah, I'm gonna give her some prenup too, but the prenup is gonna state that this is my thing. If I make a woman my wife
Mm-hmm.
and everything going good with the company, I take off, I blow up, the money flowing. I don't mind if we don't work out, giving you a little something to make sure you're straight. But you're not gonna get half of what I earn and pick out what you want. No, I been putting this work in with this shit. Now, if you my wife and you doing uh the podcast with me, or some a show or something with me, then whatever we doing with that, we continue to get paid. But you're not finna get what I done built, and I got 13 million over here, and then just because you my wife, the judge talking about you been awarded $5 million. No, the prenup gonna say if we split, I will make sure that I buy you a house. I will buy you a house, a car, and give you a little money, and you own your own. That's fair enough. Don't you think that's fair enough?
I know what I think is. I think it should be more like, because if you say I'll buy you a house, you just open the door. You know what I'm saying? Because now you saying, she could say, you said you're gonna buy me a house. She might want a $20 million mansion. You see what I'm saying? You
Yeah,
have
that's
to
what my
get
lawyer
the
gonna come back and say this bitch that lost her mind. It's in the
but no, but
prenup.
she gonna win. She gonna win because you didn't specify in the prenup.
No,
So
you didn't let me finish. In the prenup, the amount I'm gonna spend on the house is gonna be written. Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure.
you say you gotta make sure you dot your I's and
Oh
cross.
yeah, you fucking with the best, baby. It's
Now,
go.
see, me personally, if I was gonna do a prenup, I would say, depending on my value, like say I am a millionaire and I'm valued at 10 million, then and you came into this motherfucker with nothing. I'm just giving you a cool million. Walk the fuck out the door. That's it. Whatever you do with that million is on you. But that's all you get.
That's all I'm getting.
That's all you get.
I'm signing in the prenup. I'm writing up. It's gonna have the value that I'm gonna spend on the house, the maximum amount. It's gonna have the maximum amount that I'm gonna pay for your car, and it's gonna have a certain amount that I'm gonna give you cash. You have a get the fuck on out my life kit. A car paid off, a house paid off, and cash money. I think
Now,
that's a hell of a prenup to me.
now, what if you have a wife that, I'm gonna say pretty much she don't have nothing to fall back on. And okay, like say you got the prenup. Now say y'all been married for 10 years. Now she won't ever. Now you won't ever. Now you gotta have a cause in there because she's used to you taking care of her. Now you just said you're gonna give her so much money, but she ain't got nothing to fall back on. Period. You know, you got some of these motherfuckers that don't have an education to fall back on.
So
They
you
ain't got no
saying that
education.
after I give her a car and a house and the money, I supposed to get the bitch something else too? Cause she don't got nothing to fall back on.
I
I
mean, I
just,
feel
I just gave you. I
you know I
just
gotta take it for my girls now.
go
I
ahead.
feel like you gotta that financial cash flow should last at least 6 months. Give her time to get some education, or learn how to take care of herself. You see what I'm saying?
Boy, you can't never please a woman. Do you hear this man? I just said I'm gonna give her. Okay, watch this and we'll see what she said after this. I'm gonna give you $100,000 house,
Okay.
a $25,000 car, brand new, paid off, and
Okay.
50K. If you can't make nothing with your life after that, you done lost your motherfucking mind.
I
50K,
got furniture house.
huh?
That's the 50K right there.
Huh?
You bought the house, so I gotta furnish it too. That's what my 50K right there.
No, goddamn it, that 50K you could spend. You buy some cheap ass Goodwill furniture. Yeah.
Hell no.
No, you.
Y'all wish like y'all
Well,
with
that's
me.
on you.
We have big
See,
road.
that ain't my problem. I bought you $100,000 house. You don't gotta wait no note. Your car paid off. You got 50,000. If you do the right thing with that 50, you won't never have to look back in life. So
Well,
now you
guess
want me to
what?
furnish the house out too? Oh, okay, I furnish it
Okay,
out. I got you. I
you
furnish it
know,
out. You didn't say what kind. I want to make sure I write
okay.
used furniture. I'm gonna get you some good used furniture from the Salvation Army.
We gonna get some used furniture. You know what I'm gonna do? Pull up at the house with my U-Haul. I'm taking everything out the house that I helped you purchase.
Out, what house? What house you taking the stuff out of?
Yeah,
My house?
yeah,
That ain't in the prenup. You going to jail. If you pull up to the house after the court and awarded you what I
but you know look at technically it's mine too. What
nah.
what the deal say? Half of it's mine.
That's why we got specifics in the prenup to stop all that. See, man, you got to defend and protect what you got by all costs. So you can't. You got to have all them stipulations in there. This is the only thing you get. You don't get. You can't even. I'm gonna have a restraining order. You can't even come back a certain amount of feet on my property. I done took care of you. So if I see you close around, something ain't right.
Man,
Now they got some Facebook posts. uh, this, and she said, y'all niggas really not ready for house pussy and home cooked meals. What do you think this lady mean by that?
Some men ain't.
They not.
Mm-mm.
Well, I mean, why she think a nigga not ready for home cooked meal?
They don't know how to leave their street life alone. They still want to go hang with their boys. They still want to go to the club every weekend. They still want to live their street life and don't want a real family.
Oh,
And
that's
I'd have
what she
been
mean.
good.
So that what she
I'd have
mean.
been good. Uh-huh.
I think she mean that, nigga, you ain't got no girl that can cook good at home and fuck the shit out you. That's what I think she mean. She could. That's what I think. And then when why I think she mean that always have insulted me when I meet a woman. When I be out from looking nice and I meet a woman, she be like, I'm a good woman. I can cook and everything. That I never told women that, but I've always been like, what, you think I'm a regular nigga? Look, that's good that you can cook and I'm glad. But that is not nothing that you telling me about you or what you trying to do, or that's not nothing that gives you stripes with me because you can fuck the shit out of me and cook good. That is something that's great, but
Mm-hmm.
if that's what your presentation is, that let me know that that's what you try to. You think that if you can fuck the shit out of a nigga and just cook a good meal, basically what I'm saying, that's all you need to do for me. You got
Mm-mm.
me fucked up. If you
Well,
with
you got
me,
you got some niggas out there that thinking, well, if I could dick her down and get some good head, I ain't got to do shit else. Well,
yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
so I mean, it go both ways.
yeah. They got some piece of shit ass niggas out there. You know, I got a suck ass a friend of the well, he's not. He's family. He's family, and he wasn't them niggas. And he had the nerve to try to talk to me one day about uh like how women is and this, and I had to bust him out. Like, nigga, I see the shit you do, nigga. You don't do nothing classy and right by women when you fucking with them the right way, nigga. So I understand why you telling me why she did what she did to you, nigga.
Right.
You don't present nothing, nigga. All you doing is going over there and fuck the shit out of it. You ain't trying to do nothing. You ain't trying to make no moves. You ain't trying to get no money. You ain't saying, baby, let's try to do this. So, nigga, what you expect?
Right.
That's just like a woman that come around and just be like, I can suck your, this is another thing, I can suck your dick real good. Okay, that's cool. But, baby, what's gonna really have me really into you if you really trying to fuck with me is to show me that you down with what I'm doing and showing me something that you trying to do that I can support you on. That's what's gonna make me be like, okay, then if you got what you talking about, you just told me, then we working. But don't
Mm-hmm.
come with the first part or yeah, I'm gonna put it on. You think I'm gonna have you, baby? You can make me bust all the nut in the world. If you ain't got nothing besides that, I'm gonna just get up and be like, whew, we could do this again maybe one day. That's
Yeah.
it. It ain't. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I took it like that. But you're right. It could be the way you said it, the woman's perspective. I like your perspective. Dig deep into that because I want niggas to know. For some of you niggas that's running the streets and might have a good woman that might really want to settle down with you, nigga.
I mean, like I said, I've been through that, and my situation was that he was still in that street. Like he still want to hang out, he still want to party, still sub and stuff like that. Now I'm gonna support my man in any way I can. If you're a dope dealer or whatever, I mean, I personally don't want a dope dealer anymore. I've been there, done that. I don't want to look over my shoulder. But I get your back no matter what. I've always been a ride or die female. Uh, the only thing I asked him, I was like, you know what? I ain't trying to change you. I want you to be you. If that's what you want to do, fine. But at least give me my time. At least try to, come in at a reasonable hour. At least give me a day or two where, we get out and do things. He couldn't do it. He could not do it. He had to be in the street. He had to sell dope every fucking day. He had to go here. He
And you
had to
know
work
what kills me about niggas like that, and I want you to keep going, I just want to say this. You niggas ain't even getting that much money to be acting like you missing something. Now go ahead.
Show what? Show what? And anyway, but I was like, I'm trying to hang in there. I'm, I'm trying to get you to see where I'm coming from. Couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. And finally, when I walked away, and motherfucker was like, and his family was telling him, man, you fucked up. You had the perfect motherfucking relationship. She telling you she really don't give a fuck what you do. Just be safe about it. She's telling you that, be respectful, come in at a decent hour. She had your back. If you fell short, I had him. But my thing was you couldn't, and my thing is all about being respectful. Well, wait a minute, hold on. I'll be having problems with my words.
Yeah.
Considerate, being considerate of my feelings. And it was like he couldn't be considerate of my feelings. And I was like, I gotta go. So, like I said, when I finally walked away and he realized that he had a good girl, a good woman, here he come trying to knock on the door. No, nigga, I need you to keep missing me with that. Keep stepping. Same way you want to be in them streets, go on back out there.
Yeah, get out the way.
Man,
Bullshit. I did a prank the other day. Did I let you hear it?
no.
Let me play it. Let me play it live. Let me play it live. This might have you cry. I think it's the right one. Well, I got this man good. Let me get it in. Let me hear it. This brother.
Mm-mm.
Hold on. He gonna probably jump out his little car seat that he ride in when I call him. This brother ain't gonna know what hit him. He ain't gonna know what hit him. Watch this here. When I'm acting like I got his girl. Nah, you know what? It ain't gonna play while we doing the show. So I'm gonna
I
have to
get you a sound person, a camera crew.
I'm a, I ain't got that piece of equipment hooked up, but it's fucking hilarious. I'm gonna play it at the beginning of another show. But man, this man had me crying. I mean, like I never cried laughing this much off a prank in my life. This nigga was so mad, and I tricked him so good, it didn't make no motherfucker sense. But I'm gonna let you hear it. But I'm gonna do the last topic, then we're gonna wrap it up. What
All
about
right.
women in the neighborhood that'll fuck the nigga that's hustling, but they won't fuck the landlord, and then they end up getting put outside, and the outside hides the motherfucker homeless.
Shit, I don't know what to tell that hoe. You fucking you doing the business wrong. Why you want the bum ass nigga that ain't got shit when you need to be fucking with the landlord that can pretty much give you that motherfucker?
Right? If you fuck the landlord, you can at least get 200-300 off the rent or something. That's a big help.
Right.
If you got enough game, you might get a free rent sometime. Now, if you get the free rent, he might want to hear it a couple of times. I'm just gonna keep it real, but at least you got your rent paid.
One thing my auntie always told me, a true hoe ain't never gonna be broke. She gonna keep something going.
Yeah,
Now,
these.
my thing is, crack hoes, meth hoes, y'all done fucked the whole game up. Y'all done fucked the whole game up.
Yeah, you got to be a drug free hoe. Shit, you want to get some money? You can't be on drugs out here talking about you trying to get money out of niggas and get in the entertainment escort business. You got to be clean if you want to accomplish your dream.
Right, right.
That's what motherfuckers don't understand. I be seeing girl be like, I'm getting it. I meet a motherfucker, girl be like, matter of fact, this tripped me out. Checking in the hotel. I'm bringing my luggage in, and I got a couple of bags. Girl walking by the door. She looking at
Right.
shit. I look at her. She say, you need some help? I said, nah, I don't need no help. I said, damn, it look like I'm weak or something? She said, nah, I just was saying, So then I come on down, come back up with the other bag. She said, well, you don't need no help with no release?
Oh,
I said, nah, but I think you need some help with some pimping, though.
Right.
She looked up. She said, oh, well, you know what I'm talking about then. I said, yeah, you doing it all wrong.
Amen.
You walking past me while I'm putting some clothes in the hotel room, and you talking about, do I need some help with some release? And I'm looking at her. She
Mhm.
got one of the Magic Mammy scars on, and she in her 20s, young. She got that little twitch and the itch to her. I said, yep, she on some.
Mhm.
I said, yeah. But but my thing is, I don't knock nobody for what they do. But if you're
Right.
going to do it right. Baby,
Ain't that
you
it?
ain't even out here because you out here to try to get some money. You out here because the drug got you out here. That's the difference. Now, if you was out here sober, trying to make money like that, cool. You know what I'm saying? You got a plan to make the money and do something with it and move on to something else later. Cool. But you out here because of this drug.
But see, I had this man get mad at me because one, don't approach me like I'm a hoe, and he gonna ask me how much would it take to have a little bit of your time, and I said what? I basically I'm saying what because I heard what you're saying, but I'm trying to give you the time or the opportunity to fix what the fuck you just said to me.
Yeah.
And the fucker fucked around and said it again. I said, you could never afford me. He talking about some, what, $20, $40? I said, what you think I'm a crack
And he
house?
insulted you. You see this motherfucker?
I
20 or
said,
$40.
yeah. I said, no, I'm need 100 done right off top. He's like, all right, cool. Now, I'm a stickler about how you say things. You said, how much would it take to have a few minutes of my time? You ain't asked for no ass, you ain't asked for no pussy. I'm a stickler for word detail. So we go. I make him come to my house. We sit and we chill and watch TV. He hide in the motherfucker. He zones out, goes to sleep. So I sit over there, watch my movie. He wakes up talking about some, what the business? I said, time for your ass to go. What you mean? What you mean? You got what you paid for. I ain't get to hit it. That ain't what you asked for. Kick rocks. Motherfucker mad at the motherfucker.
Man, the
See
motherfucker.
me again the next weekend and say the same thing. I say the same thing. Hundo. This fucker does it again. This time we at his house. I guess he thought, well, I'm gonna take you to my house. You ain't gonna be able to get away. Bullshit. Hit
Ah,
motherfucker paid.
so did he try to get aggressive?
Yeah, come to my house. Talking about you owe me $200. I said I don't know you shit.
Was he was
Be
black? He was
comfortable
black one. He was black one. See, you can't see women. You can't even try to entertain a black man for his money. Nigga won't even do business right. That'd have been a Caucasian. He would have never did nothing. He'd have called you and been like, "Look, I know I said my time, but I really want the pussy. How much you gonna charge?" You know what I'm saying? A nigga, he ain't never intend on. He thought, first of all, nigga, you didn't have no heart. You niggas always talking about your player. You can't even buy pussy right, or even attempt to buy it right. You gonna try to disguise it, talking about time when you don't know. When women are entertaining, they can charge you for time, nigga. It ain't always sex. So when
I
you
got a
said time, that's what he got.
man. I got a homegirl. So we would walk up to her. She be like, let me get $20, $30. And he looked like, bitch, I don't know you. She said, yeah, but you talking to me, so you wasting my time. And I just died laughing every time she hit him up with that.
Now
If you
that's
got
the
money,
thing. I ain't gonna lie, I see that a lot. And I was just telling the motherfucker the other day. I be like, now if I don't knock women that tried it, but based on me knowing the game on how a woman can get money out of a man, that's a petty way, and you really not gonna get a lot of money doing it like that because these niggas are so lame. You could just tell them the right scenario or just smile and look sexy and blink your eyes a little bit if you got the right outfit on, and a nigga give you that same 20, 30, 40 way easier. But with that attitude, that cockiness type shit, that's only gonna work on straight suckers, which, don't get me wrong, it's a bunch of them out there that's gonna do it. But
right?
you'll get more if you have a more smooth style.
True.
I pulled up one day I'm riding and I seen the girl walking through the shopping center. And she had a nice little ass, some tights on, a little slim girl, which she had like a little bunny on the head. And I said, hey, baby, what's your name? She was like, hey. I said, what's your, put my number in your phone. She turned around and looked. My phone off. You must gonna pay my phone bill.
I said, nope. And I walked away.
I was gonna give her a pass, but I done gave so many passes. I said, today is the day for me to bust this bitch out and break her down. I said, look, you got a nigga or something? Yeah. I said, damn. So you gonna tell me I gotta pay for your phone, get you a phone. I'm not pay your phone bill, but you got a nigga, and this nigga can fuck with you, and you walk into the store wherever you just came from, and it's cool for to have that type of nigga, but my expectations is high, and I just spoke to you. I said, I see why you fucked up. What you talking about, nigga? I just pulled out.
Man.
It's too crazy. Like, approach is everything. My thing is, and I always been this type of nigga when I'm approaching a woman. Because 70% of the time, the woman that I lay my eyes on, if I decide to approach her, I'm going to get her. 30% of the time, I may not. That's life. I ain't cool. I'm not expecting to try to get everybody out that I try to get at. But if a woman don't like me, I've never ever been disrespectful to a woman that don't like me. That's sucker shit. I don't like niggas that do that. If a woman don't like you, nigga, keep moving. You don't try to disrespect her, nigga, because she don't like you. That's the bitch ass shit I ever seen the niggas do.
Yeah.
And I done seen niggas do that. You like, damn, babe, what's up with you? Sexy? I will fuck you then, bald head asshole. I be like, damn, like nigga, you garbage.
I've experienced that.
You went through that.
Yep. And my thing is now. You know, I'm a cutthroat motherfucker. I got to be hood. And like I told him, he want to call me all this, that, and the other. I said, nigga, first off, I'm going to need you to come with some new material. And second off, I done told you, don't come knocking at my door if you don't want me to answer. Because when you come for me, you going to get what you asked for. And the worst thing, you know, most men hate when you talk about their manhood. And I'm cutthroat.
What you tell him?
I said, yeah, I admit you got a nice size dick, but motherfucker, you don't know how to work that motherfucker. That motherfucker go soft as I don't know what. And you this and that. I talk so much shit to him. That motherfucker said, bitch, I'm finna block you. And
yeah, when you if you tell a nigga something truthful about their manhood, that's what's get them. Ooh, them niggas would. If you would have told, don't let them been 2 or 3 minutes and you hit him with that nigga probably would have broke his phone.
You know I did.
He didn't break his phone.
No, I don't know if he did or not. He blocked me.
Bitch, she told me the truth. I can't take it.
Now, see, I'm one of them. Once you come for me, like I said, I'm coming. You don't want them problems. I mean, we was friends on Facebook, so you blocked me on your phone. So now I'm on Facebook talking about you mad or not. What you mad for? But you wanted this. Remember, you came for me. Man.
And you know that happened with a lot of BBWs. A lot of niggas that look at you, CC, and be like, man, I'll fuck the shit out of her. She probably got some big head, some good head. And then you turn them down. Fuck you, big bitch. That's some sucker shit.
The first thing I say is I've yet to be a man who could fuck me better than I could fuck myself.
Yeah. I would start YouTubing the niggas. Every nigga that get at me and I turn them down and they say something, I turn around. Welcome to America. Being a big, beautiful lady. And when I turn the man, then first he just wanted my number. But then look at what the sucker saying. It don't matter. I done seen this shit a lot. I'm not going out with no nigga and I'm not communicating with no nigga that do that around me. If I see a nigga do that around me, I'm gonna be like, man, this how you get down, my nigga. And I'm walking out, and I'm not fucking with the nigga. And if he come trying to fuck with me out there, I'm gonna explain it to him. Now, if he don't understand that nigga, we ain't them 2 type of niggas. We ain't the type of niggas to be in the company, nigga, because I do not get down like that.
It's certain words that are trigger for me. And it let me know that, one, you ain't interested in me. You want to fuck. And if I heard you talking about somebody and you keep saying fat ass and shit like that, yeah, you just want you just want to hit a fat motherfucker. Now, I ain't got time for that. I don't like. It's like I said, it's certain words that a motherfucker saying it's a straight turn off for me.
Right.
Fucking you are.
That's why, you know, I just be real, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got, just like one time, okay, it was a girl, you know what I'm saying, when I was doing the hustling thing, you know, I told you about. And
Mm-hmm.
she was out getting her money. That she didn't have a pretty face. She facial feature wise, she's like a 5. But
Mm-hmm.
when she put herself together and stuff like that, she can go for a 6.5 or 7, you know. And she got a cool personality, you know what I'm saying. Long as you know she ain't
Mm-hmm.
getting drunk. So
Mm-hmm.
you know when she got with me, uh, well, when she was by herself, she wore tennis shoes and little nice outfits all the time. Always fresh though, you know, fresh Nike fit matching, all different colors, or it's gonna be a fresh Reebok. You know what I'm saying? She always dressed, but she kind of dressed like tomboys, like but be fresh. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm talking about? So
Mm-hmm.
she got with me. I'm like, look, you got to represent me, baby. So we're gonna have to put on these heels, nice dresses, nice long hair, and we're gonna get womanly.
Right.
So she started doing, you know, I still let her wear this shit there sometime too, but majority we got to do this here. You know, you with a new nigga. You know, you got to stamp me. So a lot of niggas would never say nothing to her. They thought she wasn't about shit because of how she looked. When she got
Oh,
with
it's gonna
me,
feel
when she got with me, niggas used to come up. Man, I don't know, goddamn, what you did, man, but she don't do that shit she did. She beat the other nigga.
That's see,
Man,
that's the thing. Some of these women, they don't know no better because ain't nobody showed them no better.
exactly. So she looked it so much sexier and better when she put on her womanly clothes than if you seen her, you know, before. So like
Right.
I'm good at seeing the inner beauty in somebody. I can see a person and I can
Mm-hmm.
do a certain look and I know they gonna look, you know, it's gonna bring their looks out.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I did, you know what I'm saying? So it's how you represent yourself.
Right.
It's how you represent yourself,
Mhm.
you know.
And but some men is the same way. You can see the good in them, but if they don't see it their damn self, you can't make it. Some men
Uh,
just lost in new ways.
yeah, and those be a lot of the men that women try to pacify and say for some reason them niggas get so lucky. I have seen
Yeah.
some of them niggas get lucky and get some of the best women in the world. Why?
Cause I always say this: the mother instinct in us. Got to take care of them. Got to try to fix it. Got to fix the problem. And some things you just can't fix. And I had to learn it the hard way.
I'm talking about nigga ain't shit. Ain't never gonna be shit. Get a job every 3 months. Don't hustle.
Mm-hmm.
Sit at home all day, eat, drink beer, and the woman work hard as a motherfucker. And she
Yeah.
just think this nigga is some love this nigga dirty draws. Cause that's her
Yeah.
big old kid.
But some people just want that companionship too.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
accept it because they don't want to be alone.
Right.
And I can't. I'm not settling. I done settled enough through my life. I'm not settling. I know my worth now, and I just can't just be okay with no any and everything.
Yeah, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. I got to be happy in my golden years. These are the golden years.
Yes.
And I got to be happy. I got to be at peace. You know what I'm saying? I can't have no negativity around me. And I got to be productive. And I got to smile and laugh. That's the most important thing. Laughter is a motherfucker to the soul.
Yes, it is.
Whatever
Yes.
you're going through in life, laughter is the key to
Mm-hmm.
the soul. You got pain, your girlfriend cheated on you, your nigga left you, you know, you just got put out. Laugh.
I tell
It's
my
gonna help you.
homegirls, I tell my homegirls that all the time, and they be like, "Girl, what you laughing for?" I be mad. I said I gotta laugh because if I don't laugh, I'll do something stupid. So I refuse to let my anger get the best of me. I'm gonna laugh it off, and it's gonna be all right. And me doing something stupid ain't gonna do nothing but cause a bigger problem.
Exactly.
So, yeah,
It's not
live and
gonna be the
learn.
solution. Laughter is the key to the soul.
Yeah.
It's been a beautiful episode. We told y'all about how women nurture broke bum ass niggas that ain't shit. Stop going through your whole life, ladies, with a nigga that can't keep you vibrant, vigilant, and exciting just because you want a companion when you get off work. Now, if you
Right.
got 6 to 7 kids and you know you ain't gonna get nobody else and you're nasty and you're trifling, then that's for you. That's the life for you. You get your nigga that ain't shit for a companion and y'all are both be happy because y'all are both compatible. But if you have ambition and you want to do something big, you gotta get a nigga that's like-minded.
Mm-hmm.
And women, CC, you tell your women, how could they do better about being thoughts out here? Well, no, you can't tell
No.
them that because you be thoughting yourself. Give them
Yeah,
some.
but you like, wait a minute, hold up, wait a minute. Now, I'm a classy thought, so get it right.
Classic.
I like to get buck loose in it, but I know when enough is enough. I'm not finna just, like I said, I'm not settling. I'm not no hoe. I know what I want out of life. I know how I expect to be treated. Now I'm gonna get out here and I'm gonna have my fun. I don't care if you think I'm dressed like a hoe or whatever. Just because I'm dressed like that, I feel comfortable and I have enough confidence to wear this outfit. But just because I look like one don't mean I am.
That's
Now,
right.
my main thing is, ladies, know your worth. I don't give a fuck what you do. Know your worth. Know that you deserve to be treated like the queen that you are.
Yeah. Stop fighting against each other, ladies. Stick together. Not just
Right.
when y'all are going to the beauty shop or getting your nail done. Y'all need to stick together for this WNBA shit, because women are playing and they got women dunking and shit now. You have you seen that, CC, before we
I
in the show?
do.
You need to
I do.
start watching it. I know you're not watching. You ain't got to lie, but I'm trying to, y'all
I don't
need to.
watch it.
You watch it.
I don't do sports.
I know, but that's the point I'm saying. If I in the show, I wanted to say this. Women are doing some amazing. I didn't used to watch the WNBA. I'm keeping it real, but I started watching it last year.
Mm-hmm.
They play like niggas now. Women they on another level in this shit, and they're not getting paid the amount of money that they need to get paid. They paying the women, huh?
They need a strike.
Yeah, they paying the women $150,000. You hear that little ass shit? And the men are getting paid millions.
Mm-hmm.
Women come together and run down to the Justice Department and put niggas on child support. Come together and get y'all the amount of money y'all need to get paid for playing in the NBA. That's why Britney Griner ended up locked up over there in Russia, because she went to Russia and they pay 3 times the amount they pay Americans for women to play over there. You didn't know that, did?
I don't do sports.
Right, but you heard about Britney Griner being locked up, though, didn't?
No.
Okay, well, Britney Griner is a WNBA female player. She about 7 feet tall. She got caught with a weed vape at the airport overseas. They locked her up. It was all over the news. We had to give away a spy that we had caught from over there for them to release her.
She'd have been in that motherfucker fucking with me.
Right. But the point I'm making is the reason why she was over there is because other countries pay the WNBA stars when the off season is going on 3 times what Americans pay them in the WNBA over. Ain't that fucked up?
Yeah. Yeah.
So do better for the women. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, that's true.
Until the next time, until the next episode, don't try this at home. Get off your ass, stop being lazy. Please leave the fentanyl alone. The kids are running wild out here. Give them a chance to make it.